Hi, I'm Chris. We're here with Dave Smith, looking at the new sequential circuits Prophet-6.
Yes, we are.
NAMM 2015. What NAMM is it for you now?
Since '77, so whatever that is in animal years.
And the sequential circuits name is back. Well, sequential
Yes,
name is back.
The sequential name is back. Actually, the last few years it was sequential.
Okay.
We had changed it from sequential circuits down to sequential, and now it's back through the generosity of Yamaha.
Okay.
They let us. Actually, they gave us the number back, so it's now owned again by us.
And was it something you that's something you really wanted, or was it just
Well, no,
it happened?
it's a funny story. I'll try to tell it quickly. Kakahashi, the founder of Roland, sent a letter to the president of Yamaha and said, "You ought to give the name back to Dave." I didn't know this was happening, so I just got an email from somebody at Yamaha and said, "Do you want the name back?" And I said, "Sure."
So,
and then once we got it, we said, "What are we going to do with it?" And this is the result.
So was there going to be a Pro 6, a Dave Smith Pro 6, and then it became a sequential Prophet?
No, not really.
No.
We were already thinking of something like this, but once we got the name, it just made it that much more clear what it was going to be.
So tell us what it is briefly. I mean, I know there's a great video with you online already, but maybe show us some sounds, some of your favorite sounds.
Yeah, well, we're just starting to put sounds in it, but it's got the soul and the look and the feel of a Prophet 5, but of course it's more modern, so there's a lot of extra stuff that was not on the Prophet 5. You know, the Prophet 5 did not have velocity aftertouch, it didn't have a high pass, arpeggiators, sequencers, sub-octave oscillators, digital effects. None of that was on the Prophet 5. But this does have voltage-controlled oscillators, discrete design, new discrete design, voltage filters, another discrete design that we have. And so it has the sound and the feel of the original. So. And it's just so easy to get that great old sound out of it. Again, everything is right there. There's no menu diving because there's no menus. There's no screens. Everything is directly accessible.
And you've got USB on it though.
Of course.
So is there going to be some kind of patch editor and that kind of side as well?
Yeah, eventually. But that's not what this machine's about. You know, if you want to use a computer with this, I mean, I suppose it's okay. I don't care. But you're missing the point.
You're still building instruments. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. This is hands-on.
Yeah. So where would you say it sat with within the Pro 2 and the Prophet 8 and the 12? Where would you say it sits in your range? Who's this appeal for?
They're all different. The price of this, we're thinking it'll be about $2,800.
Okay.
So it's a little less than the Prophet 12, but it's a little more than the Prophet 08 and the Pro 2. And you know, we don't take sides. You know, we don't see technology as having to follow these rules or that rule. So, you know, if you want a digital oscillator machine, we have the Prophet 12. If you want VCOs, we have this. You know, the Prophet 12 will run circles around this as far as modulation capabilities and stuff you can do, but this has the direct interface that just leads you quickly and easily into different areas. So, you know, you can't compare the two. They're two different instruments. And we really don't mind competing with ourselves, which is really what we're doing here. Nobody else is doing any of this, so we have to.
So what would your advice be to people that own a Prophet 5?
I'd say you should buy something new every 30 years. You buy this now, you'll have it 30 years from now, just like the Prophet 5. You know, and this one you can move. You know, you can take on tour. You know, you're not stuck in the studio. You know, temperature controlled, not moving it and making sure it still works. And even then it'll still crash.
And do you think in the future we'll see like a double layer like the Prophet 10?
You know, a couple of people have asked me that, and that's pretty funny, but probably not.
Yeah, okay.
Probably not.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Dave. Always a pleasure.
No problem. Thank you.